Now we'll discuss some previous year questions. You just carefully observe what type of questions are coming. Already number of questions we have discussed in the book part, in in-text part. From that part, mainly the basic concepts. Okay, the questions are coming from the basic concepts. So just carefully observe. So first we will discuss some 1 mark, then 2 mark, then 3 mark, then 5 marks. Okay. Now we will discuss some 1 mark questions. So first question is, what is sound? Sound is the form of energy which causes sensation in our ear. It is a mechanical wave which cannot travel in vacuum. It always needs a material medium to propagate. Second question, define a wave. Wave is in the form of a disturbance which transfer energy to the neighbor particles. Next question, what type of wave is the sound wave? Sound wave is the mechanical wave. It always needs a material medium to propagate. Next, why is sound wave is longitudinal wave? Because in case of a sound wave, the particles vibrate by making 180 degree to the wave propagation or in the same direction of wave propagation. Next question, explain what is sonar. Sonar is abbreviation, stands for sound navigation and ranging. It is used to detect the depth of the sea or any submerged part inside the sea. How is pitch of a sound related to its frequency? That means pitch is directly proportional to frequency. More frequency, more pitch, less frequency, less pitch or low pitch. Give the SI unit of amplitude, frequency and wavelength. Amplitude means as it is the distance, therefore it is meter. Frequency means it is hertz or cycle per second. And wavelength is, it is also a distance, therefore it is in meter. Next question, when we speak something, which part of our mouth is get vibrating? That is vocal cord. Next question, bats detect their prey with the help of dash quicks. That means ultrasonic quicks, or they are sending ultrasonic waves. Next question, what is reverberation? Reverberation means it is the persistency of sound in case of multiple reflection in a closed room. That means it is continued, no longer it is audible. Next, give 2 practical application of reflection of sound wave. This question already we have discussed. 2 practical application means in case of trumpet, sahanai, horn, etc. What is the frequency of a wave with time period 0.025 second? Frequency means, you know that frequency is equal to 1 by time period or is equal to 1 by 0.025. It means 1 by 25 by 1000, means in upper part it will be 1000 is equal to 40 hertz. It's okay? Next question, what are ultrasonic sound and infrasonic sound? Infrasonic sound means the sound produced below 20 hertz is infrasonic sound, and the sound produced above 20,000 hertz is ultrasound. Next question, a baby recognizes her mother by her voice. Name the characteristics of sound involved. It is quality or timbre. The baby can detect her mother by the quality or timbre. It is the quality of sound. Okay? There are 3 characteristics of sound. One is loudness, second one is pitch, third one is quality or timbre. You know that the baby is carried by number of aunties, but the baby can easily detect her mother by quality of sound. Next question, how does speed of sound changes with temperature of the medium? As temperature goes on rising, the speed of sound goes on increasing. That means at 0 degree Celsius the speed of sound is 330, it is given in your book. At 20 degree Celsius 340 and 25 degree Celsius it is 346. Next question, find the time period of oscillation of a body vibrating 150 times in a minute. So first find frequency. Frequency is equal to number of vibration in 1 second. That means 150 by, it is in minute given, so 150 by 60. It means 5 by 2. So what is the time period? T is equal to 1 by f, means 1 by 5 by 2 is equal to 2 by 5 second, or is equal to 0.4 second. Next question, give 2 examples of mechanical waves. That means the wave which need a material medium to propagate. Mainly sound wave, the sound produced by everything. All types of sound waves are mechanical waves. The sound produced, that means the sound wave the ripple form on the surface of water. All types of sound waves are mechanical waves, and also the ripples forms or the wave forms on the surface of water. These are two examples of mechanical wave. One is longitudinal wave, another one is transverse wave. Define amplitude and give its SI unit. Amplitude means the height of the crest or depth of the trough, or we can say that the maximum displacement of the particle in either direction of mean position is known as amplitude. Its SI unit is in meter. Next question, if a source of sound produces 500 compression and 500 rarefaction in air in 25 seconds, find the frequency of the sound produced. So 500 compression and 500 rarefaction means 500 lambda. That means 500 complete oscillation in 25 seconds. So the frequency is equal to 500 by 25 is equal to 20 hertz. Next question, how is ultrasound used for cleaning? Mainly the machinery parts from which the object cannot reach, or the spiral pipes. We can wash them by applying ultrasound. That means high energetic waves vibrate it frequently and detach the oily substance or grease or dust present inside it. Next question, distinguish between tone and note of a sound. Tone means single wave present, note means mixed of waves. That means if a single wave is propagating, tuning fork, it is the tone, and note means mixture of several frequencies, piano, guitar, etc. Next question, graphically distinguish between sound of low pitch and high pitch. This question already I have discussed. Low pitch and high pitch in same distance make two complete waves. Let's say here 3 crests and 2 troughs, but here I will make with same amplitude, more frequency. That means it is high pitch, it is low pitch. It's okay, but remember that in both cases the amplitude must be same. Now we will discuss some 2 more questions. Differences between low pitch and high pitch sound using neat label diagram. This question I have done here. Next question, a sonar device on a submarine sends out a signal and receives an echo after 5 seconds. Calculate the speed of sound in water if distance of the object from the submarine is 3625 meter. This question already I have discussed. Simply use 2D is equal to Vt. Your aim is to find V. D is given 3625 meter. So 2 into 3625 is equal to V into time is given 5 seconds. So simply divide this by 5. Okay. Next question, an echo is returned in 6 seconds. What is the distance of reflecting surface from the source? Take the speed of sound 342 meter per second. Same manner, same 2D is equal to Vt you apply. So 2D is equal to V is 342 into 6 seconds. It's okay? Next question, sound is produced when your school bell is struck with a hammer. Why? Because when you struck with a hammer, wooden hammer mainly, when you struck the bell with a hammer, the bell start vibrating. Since vibration produce sound, therefore we hear the ringing sound of the bell. Next bit, it is a 2 mark question. So 2 bits are there. Next bit, which characteristics of sound help to identify your friend by his voice while sitting with other in a dark room? This is the quality or timbre. So quality or timbre is the characteristic of sound by which we can detect the friend which is sit outside a dark room. Next question, give one difference between transverse and longitudinal wave. Give one example of for each. So 2 mark question. So give the definition. What is transverse wave? The wave in which particles vibrate perpendicularly to the wave propagation. And longitudinal wave, the wave in which particles vibrate in the same direction of wave propagation or by making 180 degree to the wave propagation. Example, transverse wave example is ripples form on the surface of water, but longitudinal wave, its example is sound wave. Sound wave travel in the medium by forming compression and rarefaction. That means the particles vibrate in the same direction of wave propagation. That means I am talking with you. The sound is traveling in this direction and the particles vibrate in the same direction. Next question, sound of explosion taking place in other planet is not heard by a person on the earth. Give reason. That means in the other planet, any cracking sound, any burst sound will form. It has to travel to earth means in between them, a medium must be required. So exactly how I will write the answer. Sound is a mechanical wave which need a material medium to propagate. In between other planet and earth, there is no such medium to carry the sound or to propagate the sound. Therefore, sound wave cannot reach to our ear in other planet if any cracking sound is formed. Next question, which wave property determine loudness? Loudness means amplitude of vibration. Pitch. Pitch means frequency of vibration. Its second bit is, how are wavelength and frequency related to the speed of sound? That means V is equal to F lambda, and on its bottom part you write down what is V. V is wave velocity, F is frequency of the wave, lambda is wavelength. You have to mention it. Like this you write down V is equal to F lambda and write down what is V, what is F and what is lambda. You have to mention it. Okay. Next question. Three persons A, B, C are made to hear a sound wave traveling through different medium as given below. Person A through iron, person B through air, person C through water. Who will hear the sound first and why? The person A very quickly hear the sound because in iron speed of sound is maximum. It is around 5950 meter per second. But through air it is 346, but through water it is 1530 or 1490. Salted water means 1530 or 1540. So the person through iron can hear the sound very quickly or very fast. Next question, draw a graph showing a person with soft and loud voice. Soft voice and loud voice, I am telling you, that is, it depends upon amplitude. So make same waves, two crest, one trough. Here like this. This is loud sound because its amplitude is maximum. It is soft sound. Its amplitude is minimum as compared to these two cases. Next question. Aditi clapped her hand near a cliff and heard the echo after 4 seconds. What is the distance of the cliff from here if the speed of sound taken as 346 meter per second? So same method. 2D is equal to Vt. So Aditi heard the sound after 4 seconds. So T is 4 seconds. V is given as 346. So now you can easily find D. So D is equal to V into T by 2. Next question. When a sound is reflected from a distant object, an echo is produced and heard in a winter night. Now if the distance between the reflecting surface and the source of sound production remains same, will you hear the echo of the same sound on a summer day? Explain. Actually same question is in your book. In summer day it is not possible. Just listen. In winter day if the temperature is 0 or 4 degree like this, then the speed of sound is 330 meter per second. But in summer when temperature reach 30 or 40 degree, in that case the speed will be above 350. So in that case the distance between source and obstacle must be increased. Okay. So though in winter night you are able to hear the echo, in summer in same distance it is not possible to hear the echo. The distance should be increased. Next question, a sound wave has frequency 3 kHz and a wavelength is 45 centimeter. How long will it take to travel 1.8 kilometer? Same NCERT example, in NCERT it is 1.5 kilometer given. So frequency is 3 kHz, F is equal to 3000 Hz and the wavelength is 45 centimeter, lambda is equal to 45 centimeter, means 45 by 100 meter. How much time it will take to travel 1.8 kilometer? Means 1800 meter. It's okay. So from these two, you first find out the velocity. V is equal to F lambda, means 3000 into 45 by 100. 1350 meter per second. So now what time it will take to cover the distance 1800 meter? That is the time is equal to distance by speed. Means 1800 by 1350. So in 15 it is 12, in 15 it is 9, then 4, this is 3. So 4 by 3 second. It's okay? Next question, describe two uses of multiple reflection of your sound. Multiple reflection of sound means it has number of uses in stethoscope, in blowhorn, Shehnai, trumpet, etc.